Perek HaMafkid, DAF Memdalid, sponsored the Refuah Shlema for Devora Bas Chaya Rivka. One intends to misappropriate a deposit. Beis Shammai holds that the custodian's liability depends on intention alone. The verse says, Al kol devar pesha, miloshen dibur, he declares his intent to use it, that suffices for liability. Beis Hillel, on the other hand, holds, based on the verse in Lo Sholach Yodo Bimleches Re'ehu, the custodian is liable only for actual misappropriation. Beis Hillel, based on the word devar, includes the custodian instructing an agent. The custodian removed a revius of wine from a barrel by tilting or lifting it, and after the barrel broke accidentally. A custodian is liable for shlichus yad only if he acquires the item. Tilting is not a form of acquisition, therefore he is only liable for the revius, not for the barrel that broke. Rabbah qualifies this law specifically to break it, but if the wine soured, the custodian is liable because he allowed air into the barrel. Lifting is a form of acquisition. He is liable for the broken barrel as well. Shmuel explains, as long as he lifted the barrel to take a revius, he is liable. He left the wine in the barrel to store it there. The Gemara is uncertain what the law is if a custodian picked up a purse to take coins from it, if he is liable or not. There is less chance of losing it in the purse, but nothing will happen to a coin separated from a purse. Now we start Perek Hazav. We introduce this chapter with a principle. A sale of merchandise is consummated when the buyer acquires the purchased item, even if he has not paid. Neither of the parties can withdraw. However, if the buyer only paid, both parties can withdraw. The Mishnah concludes with the principle of Mishapara. Hashem will punish one who reneges after giving or receiving money. Rabbi Shimon disagrees. He holds the seller can withdraw even after receiving the money, not the buyer, however, even if he did not acquire the merchandise. The transactions we are familiar with are money for merchandise, where the item of payment and the merchandise are clear. The Mishnah discusses cases where this distinction is not clear and explains how we define these cases as consummated. Number one, an exchange of gold coins for silver. Gold is considered the merchandise since it does not circulate as money like silver. Initially, Rebbe held the reverse because gold is more valuable. Number two, an exchange of silver for copper. Copper is considered merchandise since it does not circulate as money like silver. The Rush explains, although copper circulates like silver, it is not as valuable. Number three, an exchange of good coins for bad coins. Bad coins have been removed from circulation, so they are merchandise in relation to the good. Number four, an exchange of non-minted coins for minted. Non-minted are the merchandise, even though they will become coins. Number five, an exchange of any coins for merchandise. The coins always represent payment. Number six, merchandise for merchandise. This is chalipin, barter. Either acquisition consummates even if they represent monetary values referred to as teres damim. The Gemara brings Rabbi Chia, who holds gold is money in relation to silver. Rabbah borrowed gold coins for Rabbi Chia's daughter. The price of gold increased. Rabbi Chia instructed him to pay back the same amount of coins he received, even though worth more. The concept of sa b'sa. The Rabbanan prohibited borrowing measure for measure by grain in case the price increases at the time of repayment. This does not apply to money because the Chachamim relate their fluctuations in relation to the rise and fall of the price of goods. Therefore, even if, as a result of a deflated economy, one's buying power increases with the same amount of money, he can return the full amount he borrowed. Rabbi Chia related to gold as money and not merchandise. Another Tana, who holds that gold is money in relation to silver, the Torah requires for Pidyon Haben 5 silver shekels or 20 silver dinars, 4/5 of a gold dinar. If a person pays a Kohen 1 gold dinar, the equivalent of 25 silver dinarim, for Pidyon Haben, the Kohen returns 5 silver dinars. If gold would fluctuate in relation to silver, there would be no point in teaching that 5 shekalim are 4/5 of a gold dinar, since the amount returned by the Kohen would depend on the value of gold at that time. Also, the consecrating Meiser Sheni. Beis Shammai holds one may not deconsecrate Ma'aser Sheni silver onto gold coins. Beis Hillel permits it. The Gemara brings two approaches to this machlokas. Number one, Beis Shammai holds gold is produce in relation to silver. One cannot redeem money onto produce. Number two, Beis Hillel, gold is money in relation to silver. He can redeem silver coins onto gold. Both agree gold and silver is money in relation to actual produce. The second approach to the argument is that gold is produce, even in relation to actual produce.